You are so much more than your sun sign. You are so much more than your sun sign. You are so much more than your sun sign. For the people who already know this, you know. But for the people who don't know, you are so much more than your sun sign. And I get it. Most people's knowledge of astrology is limited to their sun sign. I'm a Leo, I'm a Virgo, I'm a Capricorn, etc., etc. And for some, it's even a big three. Oh, well, my big three is this, and this. But it goes a lot deeper than just your big three. How many of you guys, or how many times have you been judged? You've automatically been prejudged simply because you was a Virgo, simply because you was a Capricorn, simply because you was a Taurus. I don't know how many times I have had people to prejudge me and automatically put me in this box, this Leo box, because I'm a Leo. So every time I tell people, I'm a Leo, they're like, oh, all Leos are like this, or all Leos are like that. I've had men and women do this. I don't know how many times I've, talked to men. This could have been a coworker. This could have been a friend. This could have even been somebody I dated. And the minute you say, oh, I'm a Leo, oh, all Leo women are like this. And I'm automatically judged simply because I'm a Leo. I've even had women tell me, oh, you're a Leo. You're supposed to be like this. You're supposed to act this way because all of the Leos I knew acted like this. And you don't act like those women. So you're not a real Leo because you don't act like this. But what a lot of those people, they don't realize is not only are you more than your sun sign, you have a whole natal chart with planets and aspects and house placements that creates the cosmic makeup of who you are. You have your Mercury sign, you have your Venus sign, you have your rising sign, you have your Jupiter and your Saturn, etc., etc., etc. So, and then all of those planets, all of those placements, all of those aspects and those houses have relationships with each other that create our personality, our lifestyle, our differences, our likes, our dislikes, our whole entire cosmic makeup. So, again, a lot of people, they're limited to just the sun sign. Now, when it comes to the sun sign, let's just say you're a Leo. I'm going to use Leo for example because I'm a Leo, just to give you a deeper context of how different we are, even with just the sun sign. Leos, first of all, you have to consider not just the sun sign, you have to consider the degree of that sun sign. And every sign, every planet goes from 0 degree to 29 degrees. But if you're looking at Vedic, they go from 0 to 30 degrees. But over in Western, 0 to 29 degrees. Not only do you have to look at the degree of the sun sign, you have to look at the decan. So if you're 0 to 10 degrees, you're a first decan Leo sun. If your sun sign is between 11 to I think 20 degrees, then you're a second degree Leo sun. Then I think it's 21 to 28, 29 degrees, then you're a third decan Leo sun. So that's a deeper level of information that a person's sun sign can express itself. Then you have to consider the house that the sun sits in. So you can be a Leo sun at the second degree in the seventh house. You can be a Leo sun at the 10th degree in the fourth house. You can be a Leo sun at the 29th degree in the 12th house. That is simply the way that sun, the degree of the sun, the house that sun sign, that Leo sun specifically sits in, is simply how that the energy of that planet will express itself. Then let's add on the aspects. What planet is sitting next to that sun? Is Mercury sitting next to that sun? Is Venus sitting next to that sun? Is Jupiter sitting next to the sun? What planets is squaring? Is Jupiter squaring the sun? Is Mars squaring the sun? What is opposing the sun? Is Mercury squaring, opposing it? Is Chiron opposing it? Etc., etc., etc. All of this, and this is just the sun sign. We're not talking about everything else that goes along into a person's natal chart. So the next time you meet somebody and they tell you that they're a Taurus and they don't give you Taurus energy, it's not that they're not giving you Taurus energy, or it's not that they're not a relatable Taurus. It simply means that that person's Taurus energy is expressing itself in a different way from your mom that's a Taurus, your father that's a Taurus, your ex that's a Taurus. You have people, I've had people to literally put judge me because their ex was a Leo and their ex was the worst human being that walked the face of the earth. So now they hate all Leos that they come across. So, and that's unfortunate. I mean, any sign when it's in its lowest octave, any sign when you're on your low vibration can express the negative traits of that sun sign. And I get it. Our sun sign is connected to our ego. Our sun sign is connected to our identity and our sense of self. So how you show up, how you shine, how you express yourself. Yes, sometimes people can come off as a fucked up as Leo. I get it. I've came across fucked up Leos too. I've came across some negative placements with Virgo. I've came across some positive aspects with Virgo. But I don't know how many times I've had people to judge me, to misjudge me, simply because I'm just a Leo. And I absolutely love educating people and letting them know, hey, we are more than our sun sign. So you think about that the next time you meet somebody and their sun sign. Think about that. We are multi-layered. There's so many layers and different things that goes along when it comes to our sun signs and how that planet expresses that particular energy. So anyway, I hope that helped, and yeah, happy healing, friends.